In the summer of 2025, a scandal shook Thailand's Buddhist world. Her name was Wilawan Msawat, just 35 years old. To outsiders, she looked like an ordinary woman. But behind the scenes, she was running one of the biggest blackmail schemes the country had ever seen. Wilawan's targets were not businessmen or politicians. They were senior Buddhist monks, men who had taken vows of celibacy, discipline, and simplicity. According to police, Wilawan would first charm and seduce these monks. She built intimate relationships, sometimes even claiming she was pregnant. Once she had their trust, she turned on them. Hidden in her phones were over 80,000 photos and videos, many of them explicit. Each image was a weapon. She used them to blackmail the monks, threatening to expose their secrets if they didn't pay. And they paid. Over 3 years, Wilawan reportedly collected around 385 million baht, nearly $12 million US. Much of that money disappeared into online gambling, fueling her obsession. The scandal came to light in June 2025. A respected abbot named Phra Thepwachirapamuk, head of a famous Bangkok temple, suddenly abandoned his monkhood and fled to Laos. Investigators discovered that Wilawan had demanded 7.2 million baht, about $200,000 from him, promising to keep their affair secret. When he refused, she exposed him. As police dug deeper, the truth was even bigger. At least 9 senior monks had fallen into her trap. Some reports said as many as 13. Monks from respected temples were defrocked, stripped of their robes in shame. When Wilawan was arrested in Nonthaburi province, investigators uncovered her phones filled with evidence, private chats, recordings, thousands of compromising pictures. It was all there. The proof of a scandal that rocked Thai Buddhism. The impact was enormous. Temples, once seen as untouchable, now faced questions about money, power, and corruption. Billions of baht in donations were under suspicion. The Thai government promised new laws to regulate temple finances. Police even opened a special Facebook page where people could report misbehaving monks. Even the King of Thailand stepped in. In June, King Vajiralongkorn revoked the titles of 81 monks, saying that misconduct was destroying the reputation of Buddhism in a country where more than 90% of people are Buddhist. For ordinary believers, the scandal was heartbreaking. Temples that should be centers of peace and purity were instead tainted by greed, lust, and betrayal. And at the center of it all stood Wilawan Msawat, the woman who brought down some of Thailand's most powerful monks. This story isn't just about one woman's crimes. It's about the fragile line between faith and corruption, about how power can corrupt even the most sacred institutions.